Thanks for staying with us. So the Lagos State government recently sealed some certain sections of the popular Alaba International Market and the bustling trade fair market due to reported sanitation concerns. In the past few weeks, we've also witnessed many similar actions from the state government, even demolition of buildings. Now, the question is, what exactly is happening? Are certain people being witch-hunted, or what exactly is going on here? Joining us on the show now is the Commissioner for Environment and Water Resources in the state, Mr. Tokunbo Wahab. Welcome to the show, sir.
Thank you for having me, Mariah.
I said I was calling you the chief clamper because you were clamping everywhere. We just be
sealing everything,
right, sealing, and you know. Let's start with before we go to trade fair, and even let's talk about the past few weeks. Okay. The first time we were shocked was our close by our Nkule here, Shangisha. The people said you've cleared out that entire Shangisha. We thought that was it, though. Then we now heard you went to Lekki, we started shutting down everything, and then we saw your drones, we saw pictures. Say, what is going on? So my question to you, sir, what is going on in your ministry?
God
bless you.
Okay, thank you. You see, there is a law, a 2017 law, Lagos State Environmental Management Law, and that law stipulates how we should relate with our environment. The environment is the master of man, not the other way around. However, for whatever reasons, people have chosen to be very brazen in their attitude towards the environment. I'll start with the street trading. There is nowhere in the world where you go and be hawking on the streets. It's a danger to you and to everybody. So it was something we had to do to set the tone, and we served them the requisite notices. Please leave this place and let us have a proper, well-sanitized environment. We did that, and there was the hue and cry, and we said we won't stop because of that. This was on our way to Orile, if I'm right, on a Sunday. That's Erikmo. On getting, we're passing by, and we said, what is this? This is in the middle of Surulere. And we asked Loma, we saw everybody, we said, what is happening here? This has been here for a while. Clear it out. Once you clear it out, it will be easier for us to take ownership of it, plant the greens, and then hand it over to the business around that corridor, especially Indomie and others, and they've taken it up. If you go there now, it's a different kettle of fish. Now, from this point down to Orile, you notice, if you pass by that axis, you notice there is a total sanity from Orile to Ojo, and we're turning back now, pushing back to tell them that we have to claim back our environment. It's not something that we joyfully want to do, but when people are very brazen in their wrong attitude, and they are not ready to even think twice. So for us, it's about enforcing the law.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now, this is at, this should be Lekki.
Look, let me get a few more questions for you. Go ahead, Waike.
I was going to, while I commend you to, I like that you want to sanitize Lagos State, I need to ask, because I was listening to the radio today, how many of the Igbos feel that you're going to Alaba and you're going to trade fair, you are targeting them? I'm not saying that you're targeting them, this is their feeling. And we want an inclusive, all-inclusive government. I want you to convince them that you are not targeting them. And convince me too.
Yeah. Okay, let me pause you for a second because I have to go on a break for you to answer that question. The mic is having issues. Stay with us. We'll be right back. Thanks for staying with us. We're still discussing here with Mr. Tokunbo Wahab, Commissioner for Environment. You're going to answer Waike's questions concerning the possibility of targeting, allegation of targeting Igbos.
Okay, Yenny, nothing of such. We started with the market at Abulegba, Ladipo, to be specific, and we went to Oyinbo. The biggest market at Ajegule, Alayabiagba, was short. Oyinbo was short. Ladipo, at Abulegba, was short. The second of Tejosho, we did the same. And we came to Mile 12 last week. That is the most delicate of all the markets, perishable goods, foodstuffs. But we won't say because we're scared we'll cherry-pick enforcement. This was at Alayabiagba. and they complied. Ladipo was shut for about 2 weeks. The state of Ladipo was something we're not proud of. And when they complied, we opened Ladipo. Now, for you to know that there's nothing like cherry picking for me and the government, on what basis will I say I want to shut one and leave the other? Are those traders at Alaba or trade fair, are they super traders? Are they super than those at Oyingbo or Alaya Biagba? No, it's the law. Let us see the law and not let them do this dog whistle about ethnic slant. It's none of my business. I have friends and I'll tell them, if you're doing the right thing, you have no cause to be afraid of the law. If today they comply, you'll be shocked. You open it the same day. For Ladipo, the moment they complied, we told them, on seal. In fact, for Ladipo, they have not even met the Safety Commission full requirements. But we said, because it's a trading concern, it's a growing concern, give them 30 days window to meet up. And we opened. So if they think or they believe they can use ethnicity to blackmail us, it won't work.
Okay.
I don't see ethnicity, I don't see color, I don't see creed.
All right.
I see the law.
I'd love for you to properly break down the concerns that made you shut down, that has made you shut down these markets, because it's easy to put coloration where there is no facts on the reasons behind it. What were the concerns? What were the risks associated? What are you trying to prevent going forward?
Very poor sanitary conditions, very poor. The pictures, they saw the pictures themselves. Some of their highly placed persons called, and we sent them the pictures. And in fairness to them, they apologized. And the story was, can you now please open it for us? No, we can't open it for your sake. If we do that, it's as good as let us open all the other markets. We can't cherry pick. The moment you start cherry picking enforcement because of individuals, then you've lost the battle.
Yeah, because some people are saying, okay, why didn't you just shut some people and that the people that are complying or the people that have paid and leave the ones...
Yani, it's not even about the payment for me. It's not about the sanction for me. If you put the monetary conditions first, then you've lost the battle also. It's about reorientating ourselves on how to live in this environment. Look, if there's a cholera outbreak today, none of us will be safe. And then the health sector will be overwhelmed. Look at that
Terrible
domino effect on the health sector to start with. So, look, I had gone around the state, and I am totally unhappy with the state of things. And I believe if we don't arrest it now, we are moving towards Golgotha. We are moving towards hell. And we can't afford Lagos to be hell. It's home to every one of us. It's welcoming for everybody. But live within the confines. How do people even feel waking up in the morning trying to trade in a very, very filthy environment?
They've gotten used to it.
Okay, you can't get used to bad behavior.
Yeah. So I want to ask you the plans for sustainability. Because I know that this debt took years to pile to that level. And some of the concerns was they didn't have the proper place to put them. They didn't have the proper, the companies that were in charge of, taking these refugees were not forthcoming. So what's the plan now that the place has been cleared or is being cleared at the moment? When they resume, what's that plan that would take them so that every week, every quarter, every month, there's this, progress report on what is going on to keep that place?
Now, in fairness, I will say to you, the government and government officials also dropped the ball at some point. If you have a PSP allocated to an area and it's not being paid, it's a business person, he won't go there and work. However, the law also provides for how to go about it. Let him make a complaint, serve a notice, but still clear the debt, and then he will come to court. There are mobile courts for these purposes, according to the law.
So do the job first.
Do the job, and you get paid. They won't pay you interest for all your delays.
Who paid the interest, the person or the government?
The person defaulted.
Court to make sure they do that.
Now, also, Loma is being reorganized, strengthened to intervene in certain areas too. Normally, it's supposed to be a regulator. But now we must seem to go with the hybrid option. Strengthen Loma in a way that Loma can intervene in a very straight way without sending the wrong signal. Now, there are areas also we need to go back with the green orientation. That's where last pack comes in. Between Orile, Alaba Rago, mile 12, Number 2, we've taken over some spaces, and they've come up with a design. Make a mini park, put it to use. Once it's put into use, you'll be shocked people will not come back there and defecate those areas. But most importantly, citizens must take ownership. They must see it as theirs. This brazen attitude of, we can do it, nothing is going to happen, must stop someday.
Right. Okay, let me go on a quick break. When we come back, we continue this conversation. Stay with us. Right back.